G'day, my name's Dave Samet. I'm the National Coordinator of the RACI's Mentoring Program for Young Scientists. Now, this is part of our Careers Development Program where we offer webinars, podcasts, lectures, workshops, all sorts of different careers outreach materials to students and early career scientists all around Australia. I'm delighted to say that after several years of growth, the mentoring program has gone national for the first time. We're now in every state and territory around Australia, and that's a fabulous outcome. What we do is we work with students, so usually TAFE students, undergraduate, postgraduate students, and early career scientists. And what we try and do is develop them in three ways. We seek to grow their career readiness, so taking their experience at university, outside university, whatever, and building it into the language and making the most of it so that they are as employable as possible, so that they are as desirable to employers as possible. Secondly, we try and grow their skills to go out and find great jobs quickly, because of course, even when they're an early career scientist, the ability to go out and find a great job when they need one is really important. We live in an era of very transitional workplaces these days. And thirdly, we try and grow their network, because even down at the graduate level, the place that someone is far more likely to find a job is through a network. Of course, we get a lot out of it as well. So we help these students, and somewhere between 80 and 90% of our students end up graduating from university with a job. 2021 will be the first year that we're actually including early career scientists, so I'm not sure how we're going to measure success for them, but certainly for the students graduating, we have an enormous success rate. We also, for the mentors themselves, there's a great deal of satisfaction. Firstly, in knowing that you've helped someone. I'll tell you, there is nothing like that feeling when your mentee comes to you and says, "I got the job and it was all thanks to you," and it's a fabulous feeling. But also, we find that there is significant opportunities for mentors to network and work with each other as well, and we have seen significant and important instances of new business development coming out of mentors, because you end up bringing together the people who are a little bit more gregarious, a little bit more collaborative, and so there's some really good opportunities there. So what's involved in being a mentor? Sorry, I will quickly say too, because 2021 is our first year of fully national mentoring, we are expecting to see significant growth in the program next year. I expect that there will be between 60 and 80 mentees paired one-on-one with mentors in their field of choice. And that means that we're going to have a significant need for mentors next year. So hence the fact this recruiting video, I'm trying to get as many people interested as possible. So what's involved in being a mentor? It's simply this: 1 hour a month of your time to meet with your assigned mentee. Now what we're going to do is, as much as possible, we're going to try and assign a mentee to a mentor where there is as good a match as possible between the type of work that the client, the student or the young scientist is interested in pursuing as their career, together with a mentor who ideally already works in that area, who is able to build the student's knowledge, or to the young scientist's knowledge about this area, and hopefully to also introduce them to a relevant network of other professionals. So 1 hour a month, whether it's a Zoom meeting like I'm doing right now, whether it is getting together for coffee. Obviously some of that will at least depend on COVID. Of course, there's also the networking that you already do. So if COVID passes and we start having face-to-face meetings again, then when you're going to a meeting, saying to your mentor, "Look, I'm going to be at this event, I'm going to be at this meeting. If you'd like to come along, I'll make sure that you get introduced to people, included in conversations," what we call facilitated networking. But even during the COVID era, we have a monthly meeting called Camaraderie. It's a great thing if our mentors can come along, because the point is, yes, you've got your own one-on-one mentee, but there's 60 to 80 other mentees around Australia. There is a whole lot of other students and young scientists who are so eager just to interact with people. I mean, for one thing, our mentors cover such a diverse range, from 5 years into their career through to retirement, from all of the different areas of chemistry, of business, of the business of science, of all of the related professions that chemists go into. And that diversity is so important because so many young people are unsure of what they would like to do in their career. And the way that they become sure of what they want to do is by talking to lots of different people. And one day they get that inspiration and they say, that sounds fabulous. I want to do that. How do I break into that industry? And so that's something that you can do by turning up to things like camaraderie, by talking with our student groups. You get to share your experience, and I guarantee that there will be a student who will be inspired and say, that sounds awesome, I want to do what you do. And similarly, I mean, you know, it might be that you have a chat to a student and you know, they sound interested in this or that, and you say, you know, I know someone who does that. Why don't I introduce them to you, and maybe you can have a chat with them? And very quickly, that helps build their network and makes them significantly more successful. Now, to be a mentor in the RACI development program, RACI Careers Development Program, or the RACI Mentoring Program, you don't have to be a RACI member. We don't care, right? Only about 2/3 of our mentors are RACI members. We're just thankful that you're willing to help out. And really, that's all that makes being a good mentor, is a willingness to help, a willingness to give back, and hopefully an eagerness to get, you know, to enjoy interacting with the next generation of scientists. Your role as a mentor is not as an advocate. It is not your job to find a job for your mentee. You are simply a coach and a guide. You're developing their skills. You're introducing them to people, but ultimately finding a job is their own responsibility. So how do you get involved? As simple as this. Contact me. I'm Dave Samet. You can contact me at mentoring@raci.org.au. So mentoring@raci.org.au, or you can call me on my phone, 0438 675 232. I'm really looking forward to hearing from you, and I very much hope that you'll help put the word out there to anyone in your network who you think might be a great mentor, yourself or anyone else. We're eager to hear from you. Thank you so much for your time.